So, Dean, what's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Really disappointed the way we came out. I thought we were really a step behind, and that showed with the amount of offensive rebounds that they got early on and second chance points early on. It was a pretty quick timeout from me, but it didn't. It took to midway through that quarter to really start playing at an intensity level that allowed us to be in the contest. I thought generally tonight we were a little bit. We were trying to play a faster pace in the pre-season, and we were a little bit 1 foot in and 1 foot out tonight. We didn't really push the pace and the part of it was just about getting to your spacing. I thought we had made so many errors about how we just spaced the floor to get started, and that disrupted a lot of our offense. And then it just, it looked very unorganised for me. It felt unorganised for me. Got into the contest, did some good things defensively down the stretch, and then we made game errors, mental errors that could have given us a chance to win as well. So haven't been in a lot of close games so far in the pre-season, and probably haven't done enough scenario work. So that's got to come. Make sure that we can close out close games. But I'm not sure if it was we got 4 points outside of our four main guys, and we needed more. We need more people to step up tonight. You have 3 injuries. You want other people to step up, and we needed more from some other guys as well. But give credit to Mitch Creek. The 2 threes that he made were extremely tough down the stretch, and that's why they pay a marquee guy like that.
In your scouting things, is that the sort of shot you say, well, if we have to give a shot up to Mitch, they're the sort of shots we'd say, well, take it with the hand up? Or?
Yeah, the last one was incredibly tough. It didn't matter what shooter. You're going to kind of live with that one. It came off a tough handoff and heavily contested, and he didn't take a dribble and just stepped into it and knocked it in. So, good luck to him on that one. It was a hell of a play. The one before, off the bounce, and still a pretty tough one. So, but to me, that was the improvement for him. Seeing him at Summer League this year, I thought he stepped into 3 balls with a lot more confidence than he'd done in previous years here. Yeah.
Dean, what's the biggest improvements or biggest turnarounds you need from the guys in that short turnaround you got for Saturday?
Yeah, I think just mentally right now, like we've gone to a point where we've simplified the game a lot, and and we're still not getting the simple part right. So again, our ability to make sure our IQ continues to grow game by game, week by week, assessing game situations, assessing mismatches, all those things. Just they're gonna take a little bit of time. Obviously, we had a fair bit of IQ sitting on the bench, but it's going to be there for however long. So we need other people to step up, and we have 17 more shots. Not sure if there were 17 more great shots, but yeah, we had 17 more shots, and I thought their contest at the rim, their wall ups and their verticality was better than ours tonight, and that saw them get to the foul line a little bit more and in things around the rim, and we didn't. We might have got a second chance at it, but we didn't finish some of those plays either. So there's an improvement area defensively. I liked where we got at the end with Shea making Roberson's life really tough and doing some really good things, but we didn't see that from the get-go tonight.
Did your team underestimate how competitive the Phoenix might have been on their first crack out?
I hope not. It's they've been sitting around, or not sitting around, but they've had 8 months to get ready for this game. So it looked like it the way that the first few minutes went, but it's been something. We've been giving up some offensive rebounds in the pre-season, and it changed a little bit in the second half, and it changed a little bit as it went along, but we just can't keep giving up. And it wasn't just a second chance. It was then the scramble and the kick-out threes that they end up scoring out of some of those old boards as well.
Mitch, how are the guys feeling? How are the guys dealing with some of the setbacks you've had in pre-season, guys coming in late, being away, all that sort of stuff?
There's a little bit of frustration there, I think, just because we do care about each other. We want everyone to be healthy and play as a roster. It presents opportunities for other people. And as Dean mentioned, we just didn't have enough contributions. It's not just points, just in general. We've got a lot of depth, we've got a lot of guys who can play. We've obviously just got to find ways to get everybody involved.
Chris jarred up his knee or jarred up his leg there. He obviously came back and played it out. Is that all it was?
Yeah, a little ankle jarred it up. So, it might be a little bit stiff tomorrow, but medical staff said that once he gets going, he should be fine.
You would have been impressed. Sean Long's first outing in Melbourne colours. He looked pretty sharp and really worked into the game late.
Yeah, I thought his second half was much better. He has the ability to just float a little bit at different times, and so maintaining his focus is something that we've got to get better at as a coaching staff and as a group to make sure he's locked into every possession. And but again, he was a beast down the stretch when we went to him late, and thought he was a monster on the glass during that period as well. But he can be better as well.
Dean, is that the big difference from last year? Like Casper's a veteran import, Josh veteran imports, where we sort of forget Long's only been 5-6 years, Tremble's only been a couple of years of pro. They're different headspaces to those older guys.
Yeah, certainly we felt it in the pre-season that we've got to continue to teach a lot more, and but hopefully the message gets across pretty quickly, because we're going to need it too. And both of them didn't come from winning programs last year, and there's some things in their game that they've got to get better at. We've identified it. We've just got to make sure that we keep seeing it. For whatever reason, Mello has too many turnovers in the first half, and he can be better than that as well.
Yeah, just in case the Raiders was sort of sitting on the bench tonight during the guys' on, is there any concern there, just considering how he's missed the last 12 months with a knee injury and now obviously having some minor surgery this morning? Is it any concern for how long he might be out?
Yeah, it was flagged that there was a piece of cartilage could possibly move somewhere during the season, or not at all, but it was flagged in his medical, and it's happened really quickly, and so that piece of cartilage moved, irritated with another little injury that he took in the game in Geelong against Perth, and the MRI showed that that was something that we had a chance to get out. So we've managed him through the pre-season. He hasn't done too many times where he's gone 2 days in a row. Hopefully this clean-up will allow him to get back to full health. So there's always a concern after surgery, and there's always a concern after having a year off the game. But from what we hear, he should be okay.
Was it a little bit of a shock just considering how good he looked when he played in the preseason? He looked really explosive, like he was moving well, and obviously all the reports were that he looked as good as he at his career best health-wise. Was it a bit of a surprise when the setback occurred?
Again, as we said, it was flagged. It was as a possible. So when it happens, we weren't surprised about it. It was just move on. How fast can we get him fixed up? And is it better that it happened now than it happened right before the playoffs that piece of cartilage moved? Yeah, sure it is. So I guess that's the angle that we take right now. It's better to happen right now.
Dean, what's your approach going to be as you try and rally the guys ahead of your trip to Perth and then obviously off to the States after that?
Quick turnaround. We need to review that one tomorrow. There's some things in that are going to show up that we've got to be better at. And Perth have traditionally been one of the best offensive rebound teams in the league, and if we're going to give them second chance opportunities, we're going to struggle over there. But again, if you have 17 more shots, and if they're good quality shots, you should win basketball games as well. So there's a little bit at both ends right now that we've got to fix up before we go to Perth.